What's up, guys? This is TheKephas. World of Warcraft Season of Discovery is here, and I've spent all weekend long playing it. And you know what? You better strap yourselves in because I'm about to say something really positive about World of Warcraft. And I know how this community can be. Negativity runs in our veins. We've seen some things. We've been through a lot.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
I think that Season of Discovery is one of the coolest things WoW has ever done. And I mean that sincerely. And the reason why I feel that way is as someone who plays video games and enjoys video games in a broader sense, beyond the scope of just World of Warcraft. I play lots of different games, and I love playing video games. As someone like me, Season of Discovery has made WoW feel more like a video game than it has in a very long time.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Let's talk about what my weekend has been like in Season of Discovery. So, when it launched, I hopped on, waited in queue like everybody else, stupidly created a human paladin named TheKephas. Of course, I wanted to roll paladin because that's what I am, baby. So I'm in Northshire Abbey, and it's a bit crowded. There's a lot of people there. So you know what, Egan? It's gonna be a bit of a wait on that timber wolf meat. Okay, so you just hold your horses for a little bit. In fact, you know what? It was taking too long, so I decided to make a different character. So I rolled a Tauren warrior named Caboose, and it was still a little crowded, but not nearly as much. There's a lot more open plains and more area to roam around in, and more enemies to hunt. So it was a little bit better. So I was running around as a warrior, and I finally get to the Quillbores, and that's where I figure out that I have to find my first rune, okay? And so I'm running around the Quillbore area. I'm having no luck. Look, send a blind guy out there to find a rune, okay? Genius idea. For those of you that don't know, I have vision problems, okay? So I'm out here trying to find this rune. I'm killing Quillbores. That's not doing it, so I'm like, oh no. I have to find this rune in this bramble patch, okay? Literally the equivalent of finding a needle in a haystack, except you can't see. Turn the lights out. That's me. I'm having a bit of trouble. So I'm running around for about 20 minutes, not finding anything. And so I ask in chat, people tell me where it's at. Yeah, it's up on the hill. No problem. Just check the hill. It's at these coordinates. Bam, found it. This is the thing. Classic WoW is so cool. In my experience, interacting with the community can be a very positive experience. I've got people running up to me, helping me when I'm in trouble, giving me potions, healing me, giving me other items, weapons, bags, everything. People are very helpful in Classic WoW, and it's very nice to see. So now I'm running around as a Tauren warrior in Classic WoW with Victory Rush, and look, for those of us that play retail, Victory Rush may not be that exciting. It's not a big deal. It's a little ability you can use sometimes. It heals you. In Classic WoW, it is a godsend, okay? It is like giving water to a thirsty man in the desert. It is amazing. It saves my butt so many times. And I'm probably not going to keep it because there are way cooler runes to get, I'm sure. But for now, Victory Rush is life. Quite literally, it is life. So I'm running around now in Classic WoW with Victory Rush. It's crazy. And so there are other runes to find. Now, this is where I'm having trouble because, look, like I said, for me, finding things, it's a little bit difficult. So I'm asking people where to find runes the best I can. And if I have to, I might look some things up. I don't want to, but for me, with my vision, I may have no choice. But I find out that there's a rune in Thunderbluff, so I just run there, not really thinking much about it. Level 7 Tauren warrior, run totally undergeared, run to Thunderbluff, go talk to this NPC vendor, and they're having trouble with some drunk who's causing a ruckus. So I go and pick a fight with this drunk Tauren, and he just absolutely destroys me, completely destroys me. So I'm like,
Eddie, old boy, That's the old mix in it.
I come back later, I'm a little bit more geared, and then I'm realized that I'm stupid because I forgot I just switched over to a new weapon and I hadn't leveled it up yet, and he destroyed me again.
Now let's uncork that right. Come on, let's have a show here. Let's really throw some letter. Come on.
So yeah, it's been fun, and that's the cool thing about this is, you know, I'm running around and I discover this NPC and I'm trying to help her out and I'm getting beaten up, and it's like I'm looking forward to getting a little bit stronger so I can go back and try again later, because let's be honest, there are plenty of level 7 Tauren warriors that are just taking out this guy.
He's good.
And that is totally fine because I am having such a good time hunting down all these runes and seeing what different abilities I'm going to get and how I can build out my character and what play style I want to go with. And it's really fun just running around with everybody in Classic WoW again, starting fresh. It's a good time, and we're gonna find all these runes, and once we do, it's gonna be kind of over for a while. We'll go to a new phase and get to do it again and find more runes. Eventually this whole thing will come to an end, and that's okay. That's fine if it does, because right now it's fun. Right now it's a good time, and for me, it feels like I'm playing a video game again. It's like playing Breath of the Wild for the first time and hunting down all the shrines, or the same with Tears of the Kingdom, you know? It's like fighting the Titans in Sonic Frontiers for the first time. Just something about that feeling of something new and exciting to discover. I'm actually exploring the world. I'm interacting with NPCs I've never interacted before. I'm discovering new parts of the world that I didn't even know were there before. New enemies to discover, new things to do in the old game, and that is exactly what I want. And I'm hoping that they expand on this thing, because I really do believe they've got something special here. I think the reason why I like the rune system so much is, if you look at it, you know, it kind of divides a set of abilities in different brackets. You've got the chest bracket, you've got legs bracket, and you've got gloves bracket, and you're putting these runes on those different pieces, so you have to make a choice. And when you really think about it mechanically, it resembles the old pre-Dragonflight talent tier system where it was level brackets, right? And you would pick one of 3 talents, and that's how you went with it. This is very similar to that mechanically, but here's the difference: the execution. And instead of just getting a new bracket every few levels and just picking something in a menu, you're actually having to run around the world and figure out where to unlock these abilities and then augment them to your gear, which is really cool. It's a different way of incorporating really a system that we've seen before, and you add that system on top of the talent tree system, and you're building out your character that way, and you're also building out your character's abilities a different way, and that to me is really fun. It kind of reminds me of, like I said, the talent tier system mixed a little bit with the materia system in Final Fantasy, or the gearing system in like Path of Exile, just a little bit. And I think it's really cool, and it shows how sometimes you can execute something in a way that makes it way more fun than the way you've executed it before. I was happy to see the talent tiers go in favor of more complex talent trees in Dragonflight, but at the same time, I'm happy to see a similar system come back in Classic WoW, but implemented in a much more interesting, immersive, and involved way, a much more engaging way. And I think that is the key. If Blizzard can continue to come up with ideas like that that are way more engaging, that are way more video game minded, and less, you know, seasoned MMO player race to world first minded, then I think they can make WoW something special again. Because I think that's what a lot of us are looking for. We're not all racing the world first. We're not all looking to min-max and rush to the end of the game. And if you can add in features like this that have us engaging with the world, engaging with each other, and working on finding things, exploration, and just playing the game, and experiencing all the game has to offer, not rushing to end game, This is done through the leveling process. This is making the leveling process more involved. It's not just rushing to level 25, it's hunting down these runes as you level up to 25. It adds more to do in the level process. This is literally almost everything that WoW needs right here in this season, just by executing a mechanic in a different way. That's what it takes. That's what's needed. A lot of times, Blizzard comes up with great ideas. They really do. Not all the systems they come up with are bad. War fronts, island expeditions, so many of these old systems that were duds were good ideas. They were just executed poorly. They were just executed in the least engaging way possible, and that's why they failed. But this right here is essentially, whether they meant to or not, taking a system that provided very little engagement and made it incredibly engaging. And that is why I think Season of Discovery is one of the coolest things that WoW has ever done, because it actually shows that they can do things and be imaginative, and they can encourage players to engage with the world, and they can make leveling more fun and dynamic, and they can entice people to work together. They have the capabilities of doing this and taking ideas and making them work. They're showing it right here. This is what WoW needs. This system, systems like this, is exactly what this game needs. 100%. And if they can captivate this, and if they can continue to do things like this, then they can make WoW special again and make it so much more fun than it's been for a very long time. That's what I think about Season of Discovery. Just one system. If they can do this with other things, they're on to something. I think it's brilliant, and I'm hoping they take it to another level. I hope they continue to work on this and continue to push themselves to stay ahead of the curve and come up with new ideas and continue to surprise us. Because if they can do that, I'm all in. So, I don't know what you guys think about Season of Discovery. I think it's brilliant. I'm going to get back to playing it right now, actually. So, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. With all that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. And if you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted. You can also follow me on Facebook, and if you'd like, you can support my work on Patreon. Links to all that stuff can be found in the description below. This is TheKephas. Until next time.